around here somewhere who can help.
No, we're fine. And they very shakily take it all the way back to there.
Okay. So, do you have anything for our ship? Anything that we might be interested in? We're always looking for something finer.
Yeah, as they're carrying it back, I'm going to start talking about what he has as well. Yeah.
Well, I have a number of magic items for sale. I have a number of cultural goods from Guam, from Patria Space, from the Vidonia Empire, in fact. I have done some trading with them, though they are dull. And the tariffs are dreadful. Yes, the tariffs are dreadful. But I have, you say, something for your ship, correct?
My pilot's always interested in something for the ship.
Well, someone's gotta be.
I'm interested in any of the finer things.
The finer things?
Yeah, find a mirror.
They do have a few ship's weapons. They have 3 light ballistas and 1 heavy jettison.
Jettison?
One heavy jettison.
What's that? Sounds cool.
It's something that you guys have. You have a light jettison. It's basically a garbage launcher. You load it up with stone and metal and shit like that. You aim at the deck, and it's an anti-personnel thing. It's you do damage in a range
it's a
around
shrapnel
it.
catapult.
Yeah.
Okay, correct.
Okay. Well, let's start off with what can we actually put on the ship? Like, what kind of restrictions do we have? It's a small ship that we have, and like I'm guessing with a limited amount of like.
We're more limited at the moment by the number of people we have to crew weapons.
Yeah. I mean, technically, you could put as many weapons as you want. It's just
Wait.
it gets to the point where it's impractical to put that many weapons because you don't have enough people. It's also the weight of it, and
well,
yeah.
When you're floating in space, the weight's not so much an issue. It's more the way that it affects your air bubble, and it's also things like, do you really want to have to go climb under the ship to strap yourself in to fire the weapon that we've plastered to the bottom of the hull?
Okay, do we have something for the ship's speed or maneuverability?
They do not, unfortunately.
Okay.
That would be very expensive.
That would be very expensive and very intensive.
That kind of thing usually requires space stock.
Yeah.
Do they have a drill?
A big drill? They have a mining drill, yeah.
I found something I want. If we have a final mate, right? We need to kind of find something inside it. We will need a drill, right?
If we ever find a person we don't like and need to find something inside him, we might need a drill.
There are plenty of people here that we don't like. Oh, sorry, I don't like. But besides that, if we have, like, there's a ship and we have a hole and then we go through the hole.
But before that, let's look at the magic items.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second.
You gotta roll stuff?
Yes, I'm rolling things.
He has one deck of many things. We'll take it.
And we'll re-roll characters by the end of the session, and everyone will be dead. One player down. Seeger isn't here.
Correct. Darth never responded to my thing.
What a
So-
dick.
Yeah. I sent
Or
out
he
2 more.
just didn't.
Huh?
I was gonna say either he didn't or he just hasn't. He might not have logged back into Roll20 yet. His work
No,
week.
let's assume that he's a dick, and then we'll work from there.
The
sent
problem
out-
is, though, Madman, if he is a dick, then he would probably fit in with this group. Which actually makes
person.
it more of an annoyance that he didn't respond.
Yeah, jumped to wrong conclusions. Yeah. They have sending stones. They have a sentinel shield. A number of potions of healing. Plate armor that is adamantine. +2 half plate.
+2. Shit.
+2 half plate, yes. A magical sling, which is of +1, as well as +2 ammunition for it, 20 of them. Let's see. A Heward's handy haversack. A brooch of shielding, a bead of force, potion of mind reading, a trident of fish command.
Well, that'd be really helpful out here.
I was about to say, great, just what I need in space.
Yeah. Well, guys, space whales. All right.
Or
You
the
ride
fish,
one of
though,
them
fish.
into battle. I'm just saying. Aren't they fish? No, they're mammals. But I think the spell should cover it though, because
No, if it was me deeming, I would dick you on that one.
I would as well, actually.
And a hammer of thunderbolts.
ooh. But,
Did anyone hear anything
Sorry.
that they were really interested in?
the one I found maybe useful is the Stones of Sending. Just because if we're at dock and you guys are running from a mob of people, I can get the ship started, for example.
Please, why would I be running from a mob of people?
Oh, it just has happened 4 or 5 times.
No, those weren't mobs. I explained to you. Those were fans that just got a little overzealous.
With pitchforks.
Sometimes it's aggressive to get near, to be the one who's nearest me.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I guess I concede your point. The stones would be handy.
I'm thinking, like, in that case, one can just be at the cockpit just in case, and then
Yeah.
the ground party can have one, and it can be a direct. Sorry, it's once per day though, so maybe. Bearer of each stone sends a message, a sending spell to the bearer of the other stone. If a stone mate is not in a creature's possession, no message is sent. Okay. Okay, so it's not exactly like a walkie-talkie. It's like once a day walkie-talkie.
Right. There also seems to be 3 more items which he hasn't shown you yet. Which seem to be, which he says to be very expensive.
We don't have that much money, but...
Now you've piqued my curiosity. Let me see what else you have.
He takes out a massive black iron blade, which seems rough and poorly made, yet holds an edge that will cut stone. It gives off an almost unbearable heat, but it doesn't seem to affect you or harm you. He also has...
don't think that would go with my style.
What appears to be a elongated, almost Eastern style longsword, a katana, which seems to be infused with something of shadow as well.
Quask.
And the last?
And the last is
an eye.
Is a rod, which seems to be adorned with a decorative bust of a cat.
A cat stick.
I mean, the only thing I found interesting, for me at least, was the Stones of Sending, and the drill. That's just me.
I'm sorry, he doesn't have the rod. He has a box with 2 pieces of chalk, 1 orange and 1 blue.
Someone already take the rest of the colors?
No, this is actually the only 2 colors.
No.
Character, I know what that item does.
Very well. What are the prices on the stones and the drill?
The stones are 100 gold.
Oh shit! Yeah. I can pay that out of pocket. I won't.
Yeah, I have to roll for it. The drill, however, not rolled. Give me a second.
This is the one you need to pay out of pocket.
I don't have the money for that. I think when we talked about it earlier, it was about like 1,200. Basically, I'm asking for this because it's an attachment to the dockhand.
It is, yes. Or it can be.
It can be. Well, I mean, if one of you are very strong, I guess you can carry it. You cannot.
I'm amazingly strong.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is actually 2,000. $2,000 gold for the mining drill.
I mean, we don't need to get it right now. Could get it later. But if we find a big wreck, we could always buy drill into it with this one.
So it's 1,800 for the drill.
Yes, 1,800.
How about the drill and the stones for 1,800?
Roll me persuasion.
Can I assist by saying, I have a keg of dwarven ale right here, with your name on it?
Does he get me advantage with that?
Sure.
Dwarven ale, in a sphere full of apes. Will catch a pretty price. But my captain doesn't know how to negotiate, so it doesn't matter.
He nods slowly and says, 1900 for all of them.
$18.75, and we share a glass of ale.
Deal.
Brilliant.
He shakes your hand and, yeah, shares a glass of ale with you.
That was mainly just so I could claim the victory.
Okay, great.
Right. Still don't know what kind of scenarios I will actually be able to use the mech, but when that specific scenario happens, it will be very cool.
Alright, so you guys buy that stuff?
So
He
1,000.
takes the thing?
What was the price we're paying again? 1,000.
875. And you just got 8,000
Yep.
for
so
the.
then with the 750 we already had, we now have. Oh, that was in trinkets. That's not in cash. Hold on.
Yeah.
But
6,225 gold.
right, so you continue on through Grom with no other objections or anything like that, and get out of the sphere within a day.
Cool.
And you're on the way to Patria Space. Now, between Grom and Patria, it is basically a war zone.
Oh. That's unfortunate for us.
It is unfortunate for you. Well, or fortunate, because you could scavenge. But, yeah.
But our ship has like 15 HP. We if a stray bolt hits us, we're dead.
Salvage, not scavenge, sorry, yes, exactly.
We don't scavenge.
Right, you salvage.
Unless no one's looking. Right?
No, even then we salvage. We don't scavenge. Our salvaging may, to some, on occasion, look like scavenging, but it's not.
Yeah, you make your way through the flow. Still bright green. Going towards Patria. Is there anything anyone wants to do within the time frame of that? Within the time...
Only if we can
it'll take you
salvage
about
something.
10 days.
Yeah,
Only
I
if you
mean,
get salvage.
I will be like I will set the ship on course, and then I kind of will walk off and kind of start attaching the drill. So I don't know if I need to roll checks for that.
Do you have repair?
I do.
Roll repair.
Yeah. Yeah, I get one per day. Let's see how far I get. Or
Looking for 15.
okay. The helm how to helm the ship so I can back up as. Yeah, I mean that will actually be a good point. Like originally, Thrall didn't want like anyone else flying the ship, but now like I really want to fix that drill. Elix, hey, this is very simple. You just need see that way, hold still, don't fuck this up. I'll
Barrel.
and I'll like over time I can teach him the basics.
Okay.
So ooh. Sorry, 4 days. So 4 rolls, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And throughout all the time that Thrall is trying to teach Ilix how to fly the ship, I never once think to mention that I'm a qualified pilot.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I mean, the captain doesn't steer the ship. He tells other people what to do, right?
Yeah,
That's
of
what
course, I'm very overqualified, yeah.
yes, so, both of you roll me intelligence checks, both Ilix and Thrall, just to see how well you grasp and how well he teaches.
Intelligence checks,
He
alright.
grasps it pretty well.
Didn't
He
teach it great,
teaches alright.
I mean, I use like a dwarven, like substitute words for things. So instead of saying pedal, it says, shit, I don't know dwarven.
Foot
You
press.
dug this hole.
That good as a
Sure.
Yeah, hang on. Dwarven give me 1 second.
It's not a pedal,
No.
it's a foot press.
Anyway, yeah, you pretty much grasp how to do it. It's very simple. It's just
Kagoran.
you move the thing, and you give magic to the thing. You basically give a spell slot, and depending on what your spell slot is, it makes it go faster, and it makes you go to the left or the right, or up and down. That's it. Yep. And Ilix grasps that pretty well with his tentacles. And you guys begin to get on to your 4th day when someone roll me a d20.
Maybe Elix. Okay, never mind. Oh.
8.
Damn you, Captain. Damn you to hell.
You
Which I'm sure
actually
you played.
see something not on fire, but a cannonball zooming past you.
Oh.
We're under
Like-
attack!
Okay. I guess Thrall kind of pushes Elix out of the way, and he starts like doing evasive maneuvers, like where? Zigzagging up, down, left, right.
I'm looking around for where the cannonball came from.
Directly in front of you. It actually seems like there is 2 ships fighting each other, and one of them missed and fired a cannonball towards your direction and missed you as well. So
Correct me if I'm wrong
it
here,
is
but
a hammerhead
oh,
and a hold on. And a great bombard.
like, are they currently fighting like in the flow? Could we kind
They
of?
are fighting in the flow. Yes.
Could we kind of skim the rim or kind of go like around it, just so we are not accidentally caught up in the battle?
You could try, but you might be caught up in the battle.
Yeah, but I'm thinking by going outside of the flow, it might like lower the chances because people don't usually want to venture there. Or
say that again. What?
basically by going around it, outside of the flow.
Outside
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
flow.
And that would kind of lower the chances of anyone wanting to deal with us because usually people don't want to go outside of it.
Yeah, but keep it inside.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
of course.
Yes. Yeah. You go out of the flow. It looks like this great bombard is doing work against the hammer ship. In fact, it looks like the hammer ship is about to be destroyed.
Could I tell which ship the cannonball was from?
The great bombard.
We're not fighting that.
They attacked
Oh right, I
us.
can use Swedish instead of for Dwarven. I didn't think about that. Can do
Yeah,
that.
you could just speak your native language and play
Yeah,
some
I'll
Dwarven.
do that. Perfect. Yeah.
Because I don't speak Dwarven. I won't understand it.
Vet inte vad du pratar om.
What?
Yes, the bombard is a weapon with a Spelljammer helm slapped on it, yes. That's all a great bombard is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's just a cannon, right? Like a big cannon.
It's a
It's
giant cannon with a ship built around it.
Yeah. There's an actual real-world cannon I think that's based off. That's like
Yeah,
a 30-foot-long cannon.
Yeah, on rails. Yeah.
With 2 medium ballistas, 4 light ballistas, and a blunt ram.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like someone had a great idea of like, I just want to make a big fucking gun. Well, how do you point it in the right direction? Shit, hang on.
Yeah, bear in
Yeah,
mind,
Why a
one-
giant fucking cannonball just, went straight
Yeah.
towards you guys.
yeah, bearing in mind the blunt ram, as they call it, is just the end of the giant cannon.
Yes.
Mhm.
I know.
What are we gonna do if we get close? Hit them with the cannon.
Yes. Run.
Run. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how you fly. Can I fly stealthy?
No.
You can fly from a distance.
Yeah, you can fly from a distance.
Yeah. And I should point out that I have the background
Navigator
shit.
feat.
Yeah, wild space navigator, so I get the navigating by feel. And it says what form this bonus takes depends on the situation, and it's up to the DM. And I'm thinking this isn't the first time that we have done this particular maneuver to
Roll me navigation with advantage.
We'll take that.
Nice.
Very good. You set a course around it. You watch as you guys get about halfway. You guys are right next to the Great Bombard. Not right next to it, but you're basically lined up to it.
Yeah.
If you follow the flow, you would be right next to it. You watch as it fires point blank at the hammer ship, just destroying the entirety of it down the middle.
Is the bombard an arcane ship? Is it flying their flag?
It is indeed.
Captain, this might not be the best of times, but that's salvage, technically, right?
I don't think you want to.
I believe the actual word for it is kindling.
Mm. All right. I was just throwing it out there. Continue.
I doubt it.
There could be. But the hammer ship
If there are, there won't be in a few minutes.
Is destroyed. And you watch as these light ballistas then target the pieces of the ship, the two pieces of the ship, and the multiple debris, basically, and just start firing to make sure, firing for effect, really, basically. You don't see any survivors. I mean, you could use your yeah, right. That's just me. You could use your telepathy if you'd like, to try and like call out to people.
To feel them all dying.
Yeah.
Do we want to make our position known?
Yeah, there's no way we're within 120.
Yeah.
You are not within 120. However, you watch as a human comes barreling towards you guys from the hammerhead ship.
So Elix gets a shit.
So you do get a reply as you're like, "Is anyone there? I doubt anyone's there." You get a reply, "Help me!"
Help me.
As he then flies straight towards you guys.
And does it look like he's going to hit the ship or go above us or along our side?
He's gonna hit the ship.
Should we catch him?
Let's grab him and drag him on.
Okay, in that case, if he kind of flies like this, he does this, so it kind of... And hopefully someone catches him. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm up on the front of the ship, so I'll hop over there to grab him.
Okay, roll me athletics, whoever's trying to catch him.
Yeah, I'll...
Basically, it's so instead of it coming this way, it's supposed to try to land.
We found
like,
what
straight.
I can actually roll.
Oh, there we go. Oh, are you guys trying to catch at the same time? You guys run into each other, fall back, and he crashes into the deck.
I didn't get a... That is impressive considering neither of us have proficiency in it.
You grab him just in time for him to basically, slam into the deck. He is beaten, bloodied, bruised, hurt like a bitch, and...
I go to pull him up on deck, and as I do, I say, "It's your lucky day, friend. We're running a special on discount tickets for transit."
Aye. And he kicks it.
He looks up at you, and then kisses your feet. Hey.
When he does it, I jokingly go, "Oh, he knows who you are."
Finally, someone does.
Inflating the ego.
Hey, Elix, you're smart, right? What's the chances of this happening? Tell him how lucky he is.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, like it means let get out of here.
Yeah, not kick the human.
Do you get the hell out of here?
Oh
yes.
Yeah, you get the hell out of here. And you watch as a bunch of GIF in what look like space suits begin to tie themselves off, jump off of the thing, grab some debris, and then bring it in, and you actually do see survivors being taken in of the hammer ship as you guys speed off.
But we are going towards
I know I was...
controlled space, though, right?
Are indeed, yes.
Yeah, so we're fucking him up, really, by taking him with us.
We can always use them as a bargaining chip if we have to.
Sure.
Do you say this out loud?
No. After my comment about his fare being cheap, though, I do just look him over as I'm helping him up and see if he does have a money belt.
He does, yes.
Good. By the time we get somewhere, he probably won't. Or it will be much lighter.
He also seems to have a standard military uniform. He looks to be some sort of mercenary.
What's his name?
His name is Roderick.
Roderick, the lucky.
Yes. He has what appears to be a dwarven rifle, a side pistol, and a cutlass.
Fuck me. He has some badass shit.
No kidding.
Yeah. Fuck the money. Give
the gun, yeah.
Give the guns.
He would like to keep it. He gives you the whole pouch from saving him. The money pouch.
That'll do. That'll do.
Yeah.
But he'd like to keep his weapon.
Elix is talking to him.
Yeah, Elix walks out as soon as the other ship's out of sight.
He looks at Elix and pauses for a second.
Ah, an elephant.
Frog closes the door to the cockpit. Not again.
He just goes, hello? What's going on here?
I don't want to type this all out because it's going to be kind of long, but I say, welcome to the presence of Captain Dazamar Delrove, fearless captain of the Far Reach, survivor of the unknown world, demigod of the suns, moons, and the stars. You made
Captain for short.
Shut up, Frog.
You shut up. I'll fry the ship. Save a guy. You guys scream at me. Sure, I don't care.
Is that you? He says, looking
me.
towards Elix. And then he turns around and looks at you and says, oh, so you're the captain, not him?
Of course I'm the captain. Don't I look like a captain?
Hang on, where's my barrel? There we go.
I guess you do look like a captain.
Anyway, what happened back there? I mean, other than your ship getting blown up and everyone but you dying.
I don't know if everyone but me died, but I sure hope
the
not.
lucky ones did.
We were attacked by them on the way to Patria Space to basically patrol and scout.
Isn't Patria Space controlled by them?
That's why we were scouting.
Well, that's our destination now, but I'm not sure how useful you'll be as a scout without, you know, a ship.
Look, I was a mercenary. I was hired by them. I really don't want to be involved in this war anymore.
Does he look capable?
I mean, he looks like he knows how to use the guns.
In that case, Elix would pick up Thrall, like thinking in the cockpit, I guess. I don't know. That's how it works. Like, you're kind of scanning things, and kind of Thrall kind of saying stuff to himself. We'll pick that up, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Why not?
yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, someone that lucky. Basically, Yeah.
I'll telepathically mention to the captain, we now have a crew of 2.
No, fraud basically is things like, well, someone that lucky must be lucky to have around. Like a mascot. Or something.
Well,
plus we need more humans. Diversity and all that.
If you're not wanting to be a part of their war anymore, you could always join us. I can't guarantee the pay is as regular as theirs, but the battles are much less. Most of the time.
Oh, that would be good. I could take a break from battles.
How are you at running from authorities?
That's what I used to do before I was a mercenary.
You'll fit right in then.
Great. I mean, I use guns, obviously, so that's my expertise. I'm also pretty sneaky, light on my feet, and I can use a cutlass, a longsword, or whatever.
I don't care about that, boy. Do you know how to hold a hammer and hit the ship with it? Make it go faster. Maybe repair it.
I can repair, yeah.
Ah, fantastic. I'm not alone with that anymore.
Don't worry about him. He just likes to complain, really.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess welcome to the crew. We're currently on our way to find a star that fell out of the sky. See? That's not a battle, is it?
That's interesting.
Yeah, we're hoping that someone will give us a lot of money for either it or getting rid of it or finding it and getting rid of it. Something like that. We're kind of developing the plan as we go.
There's seldom a real plan.
Well, the plan basically is that just everyone wants to follow me, so you know, I let them and I do amazing things and they get to share the credit. Isn't that right, Fred?
Right.
He left.
Ooh, sorry, muted. But you can still you can start hearing the dwarvish swearing and the parrot mimicking that swearing, like your greatness in sharing my ass. Answers the spirit, doesn't he? He thinks he's a god and he thinks all that. Like, oh, look at me, I can create planets, but I am having trouble taking a shit in the morning. Thin walls! Thin walls, Captain. I can hear you struggle.
Not one of you has made a religion check yet.
No, I refuse.
God, can you make them roll like a passive religion or something? I want
No.
Thrall to realize.
No.
I think I might actually be proficient in religion, so that's why I don't actually want to roll. So I might get it. And I don't want to waste a nat 20 on that, so...
It would be funny.
But I'm open to the idea that it happens in the future. Like, oh... Shit.
He was telling the truth.
Alex agrees, bro.
There you go.
Nose with tentacles is difficult. It's actually very easy to brown nose with tentacles. See, you get the reach and everything.
It's just the cleanup afterwards. It's a bit. You know,
Yeah,
messier.
exactly. That's the messy part.
The image. There's an image that won't.
So there's
go away.
Roderick. And that's what he looks like, just about. He's a young man, scraggly. Yeah. So.
Where's Roderick?
Huh?
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah.
Scroll down under NPCs, Roderick.
Could you write NPC/canon fodder? I'm just kidding.
Afternoon snack for Ilex.
Yeah. Alex was like, "Oh, you guys promised no snack." Fuck.
No monsters yet. But you guys continue on, going straight to Patria space, eventually getting there.
Just
After
before
another
we arrive, Doc, I just need to nip to the loo.
5
2
days.
minutes.
Okay, no problem. We'll take 5 then.
Fuck, I've been coughing a lot today. I'm hoping I'm gonna get that, like, you know, that raspy voice that you only get usually after like 50 years of smoke and whiskey.
Yeah.
Right.
The best way to get that is if the cough persists in your sleep, you will wake up with your throat ruined. That's what I've always noticed. If the cough is so bad that I'm coughing in my sleep,
I open the window, really get the cold air in there, and fingers crossed. So now we have a gunner. Yes, that's nice.
Okay. I will be right back.
Yep. Terry, where are you from?
I live in Houston.
Ah, so you. What temperature is it there?
What? I'm sorry. What?
How cold/warm is it?
It's in the 50s today.
yeah, the entire U.S. has got slammed with that cold weather.
Okay, hang on. It's got what's 50 degrees?
It's not bad.
No,
Also, I'm now very jealous of you, Terry.
Why?
I want to live in Texas to escape the humidity of Alabama.
Oh, I'm originally from Mississippi, so
okay. You have done what I planned to do.
What's that?
Houston is not an escape. It's actually more humid in Houston than it is in where I was from.
How? That shocks me. If that's possible.
It is.
Look, none of you talk about humidity to the guy that grew up in a Louisiana swamp.
All right.
That is fair. Yeah, I like that 3 of us, now 3 people in this group are all from the deep south.
And then Madman is from elsewhere.
Sweden.
He's from a place called Viking Land.
yeah.
It would him and another friend of ours are in the same call. I just say Scandinavia because God, if I get the 2 confused.
Madman, where do you live?
Sweden.
Oh, Sweden.
Stockholm.
I'm sorry, I pegged you for Scottish.
Ah.
It's the red hair.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I worked in Aberdeen, and you sound just like everybody else over there.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought that I had I always thought that I had a very heavy Swedish accent.
It's not as bad as you think.
No, it's not.
I'm back.
I mean,
I think
you
my
sound
accent's
nothing
probably
like
worse
that.
than yours.
You sound nothing like that chef on Sesame Street.
It's like, okay,
Swedish chef, yeah.
yeah. I actually know the story about that because it's someone who's Smålänning, and they all talk like that, and everyone hates them. It's like I remember there was like it's a joke that if everyone just digs a little bit each year, then we can at some point separate them from Sweden. They can become their own nation, so we don't have to have them.
No, that's how all real Swedish people sound.
And because now they have, it's a stereotype that we can't escape. It's forever. It's forever.
Yep, it is.
Everyone's like, oh, how does a Swedish look?
See, there now that's not, you were speaking proper Swedish there.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be fair though. That makes as much sense as the actual Swedish words we've heard you say.
Vadå, man pratar bara lite så här och sen så kan ni försöka förstå det.
I can type perfect Swedish by just face planting the keyboard.
That's fair.
I'm just sitting here like this, genuinely fascinated when Madman speaks in Swedish because I love language. I really do. I genuinely love foreign language.
So
We arrive.
You guys arrive at Patria Space.
I assume the captain's position again.
Okay.
Distinguished and proud.
Oh yeah, we
You
give the
actually
new guy
see-
a red shirt. For no particular reason.
And brown pants.
I thought those were the captain's pants.
I'm always wearing my brown pants, yeah. That's
Fair enough.
That's going to become our crew uniform.
Brown pants.
Brown pants and a red shirt.
I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this. No, I will not go an off-board party with you, Captain. Why do I always ask? Okay.
You
Doc,
actually
that is
see
our official ship's uniform now, by the way.
what
A
is
Red shirt and
brown
black
pants.
Okay. Got it.
That's canon.
That's canon. You see, as you go in, a galleon and two great bombards aimed directly at you.
Oh.
Right?
Have we to turn around?
You see, this is why we wear brown pants.
I'm gonna go hide.
That's probably a good idea.
You go back into your hiding place.
Sorry, what is your
Galleon
hiding
goes
place?
over to you guys.
Yes,
The
I have
hiding
that.
place in the cargo space where the wood.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
but
move.
just for future reference, like, what kind of space is there?
It's just a
Is it-
hole.
It's a cubby hole behind some pallets.
No, it's
Okay.
just a small hole he can squeeze into and cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so can remove a panel from the side
Yeah.
of the wall, sit in there, put a few boxes in front of it.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Yes,
Greetings,
so I know.
royal fans. How did you even know I was coming?
Well, your friends with big guns. A lot of big guns. Too many big guns.
The galleon. You see a GIF, actually, basically stands with tons of medals on his shirt, on his white shirt. Actually yells out, "State your business."
Fame, fortune, adventure.
We're gonna die.
Welcoming myself to my adoring public.
You are adventurers, then?
I am Dazamar Delrovo, the fearless captain of the Far Reach, savior of unknown worlds and demigod of the sun, moon, and stars. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No response. Someone's like, what? Guys, can you guys check that up?
He looks back. And he says, that sounds familiar.
Oh. Oh.
False gods, shoot you.
No. Fraud is like, oh, another crazy person. Shit.
This is kind of like that episode. It's kind of like that scene. I'm Star-Lord, man. Don't you know me?
Yeah.
Only he actually said yes.
Yeah. Oh right. Sorry, not to interrupt our impending death, but the new guy, does he kind of buy the whole, or does he seem to buy the whole I'm a god thing?
No.
Okay, cool.
He respects the captain for saving his life.
Sure.
This stranger is going to be the only person that
You watch as like 3 more GIF go over to the GIF captain, and he's like, "You know who this guy is? I remember him." And you hear like a what's it called? A conversation of like, this guy he's done this and this and that, and he actually lists a couple of your achievements, and he says, I'm sorry, please come right through.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, always.
Fraud's like, this is a trick. I'm sure of it. Something's very wrong here. So he kind of just he doesn't kick it, he just kind of, like, it goes slowly forward, like, not sure, like, they're gonna stop us any second now and say, oh, it's all just a joke, you guys are idiots. No? Okay. No?
You
okay.
continue on,
Shit.
straight through the galleon,
Damn.
straight through the great bombards. They return to their position.
Oh.
You're let.
Captain, you're an excellent bullshitter. Thank you.
That wasn't I hadn't even started bullshitting yet. I was just honest with them.
You can drop it now. It's fine.
If I ever find my eye, you are going to be the first person